Hello, everyone, and welcome to Poor Man's Trading. This is episode 4, I believe. It is April 14th, 2025, Monday afternoon, 11 a.m. my time. I have not been able to look at anything this weekend, so when I actually cut this off Friday, that's about the last time I've actually been able to look at my stocks and see what's going on. I try to save this in the morning time for recording because I want to record everything I do, so I can watch myself, learn from my mistakes, learn from my non-mistakes. I'll say my good fortunes. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and here's my drop down of currently what stocks I hold, and I have open my stocks here. Since it was the end of the week, Friday, I have not done this yet. I need to do this. Let's see what we earned for this week. 23.15. That's 38. 48.58. 63 cents. Is that right? Let's do it real quick. For some reason, my brain's got a fog in it, and I think I'm right. I want some of all those. 62 cents. Okay. So we made 62 cents. That makes it $1.61 over here. Okay, with $1.61, as I said, every $1.10, I am going to give a dollar to my over here to my funds. So I'm going to now make it to where it's $225 that I invest, and we're going to self-pay 10 cents, 10, and that leaves 51 cents left over. All right, we can now wipe this one out. Our weekly goal is now changed from 224 to $2.25. We would like to see. Weekly goal went up a little, 1 penny, but that's a step. That's what this is about. Little steps make big gains. All right. Now I did have to add a dollar, and I know that this one, the $10 group, was actually missing a dollar from the pyramid. So we'll make this into $90. There we go. So $225 to invest, $90 in the $5 stocks, $90 in the $10 stocks, $45 into the $15 stocks. Of the 225, I have 193.25 currently. All right, now that is ready to go. I want to click on that symbol. Sorry. We're going to shrink this down. Oh, and I don't know why it never saves the size that I want. I wish it would. I wish it would be like, when you shrink it down, this is the size it's going to go to. All right, we're going to stick it right there. I mean, I know I can go half screen, half screen. I'll probably set that up later to make this seem simpler for me. But we're going to go down the list here real quick. TV. I have TV at 183. It's down 168. So that is still going to be holding. BRY is going down. We probably didn't. At 336. Way down there. GDI 392. Oh, it's still dropping. Still got my gap here. Long ways to hold. I'm going to be holding that one for a while. ACCO. We have 864. What happened there? Wow. We'll be holding that for a while. See if it bounces back. GMP. Okay, a lot of these are the $5 stocks. We bought at 260. It's down at 180. Holding. We're going to be holding this. COHN 836 down to 6.5. Okay. ARI 939, currently at 826. Showing an improvement today of 8. No. Yeah. Showing improvement today, but still got a long ways to go up. AFCG. We got it at $5.71. It's currently at $4.85. Bouncing around here. Let me extend that just for you guys. Well, today it hasn't really moved much. It's back where it opened. Okay. ARKO. ARKO at 412. It's at $4 and half a penny. But I don't see my marks. Okay, this is a sign that I know I had marks on this one. So it must have hit my alert. Did it hit my trade? Monitor. Trade history, one fill, one order, one fill. Ooh. 414. That's today. -4 ARKO stock. $4.28. We sold it. Auto sold this morning at 8:30:01. It opened up at $4.28, and I sold it. ARKO 412. Well, we sold it 428. That's a profit of 64 cents off of $4.12 out of 16.48. Let's go see what that is. Open my calendar here, calculator, not calendar. Let's open my calculator. So this one actually auto sold. Frees up some money to put somewhere else that might be improving. We made 0.64. I'm going to divide that by the 16.48. We made a 3.8% gain. Yep, 3.8, 3.88. You know, I've got in scientific mode. I don't know why I've got in scientific mode. There we go. We'll do that number again, just to make it a little bit easier. 0.64. We divide that by how much we spent, 16.48 originally. Yeah, we made a profit of 3.8% on that stock. So I didn't even have to sell at that value. It opened up at that value, which was higher than my sell value. At 4.12, 3% of that would be about 13 cents. So I bet you my sell was 4.25, and it sold at 4.28. So that's even better. 3.8, I'll take it. Okay, so my realized value is 0.64. Made 64 cents this week. Now, in order to tell me how much money I have, we have to delete all that. I have 71.30 out of 90, so I have $18.30 that I could put into the $5 stocks. So later on, we'll be looking for a $5 stock to invest into. Now we go back to the charts. Thank you very much just for that. And we'll see what we got now. Okay, the next stock. ASRV. I bought it at 244. It is now 208. Dropped like a rock today. Okay. This one's dropping. It's at $3.60. AES right here. Bought at $12.42. It is currently down. Oh wait, did I have marks on those? I did have marks. Okay. Okay. Down. Holding, but looks like it opened up a little higher here. Went down. Okay. X-ray. 13, 15, 12, 7. Let's go look at this one real quick because I don't see I see a spell loss mark. 3%. I don't see a 1%, so I must have hit that. I'll have to put another alert on it. X-ray 13.15. Let's add 14 cents. 13.29. So we're just gonna go here, create alert. Wonder where I got that number at. 13.29. Create. There. I'll get a ding if it gets to that number, and I'll choose to sell it then or wait. If I'm available. Alright. Looks like we have. Ooh, this one needs to return a lot. It's coming up today. UWMC. Yeah. What is this? PNNT. PNNT. Am I missing part of my charts? Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, what is going on here? Wait, I have DVI twice. Why is PNT in here? When did I buy PNT? And did it not get saved in my chart? Well, now. Everything looks in order, but why is that one in my... Was I looking at it and accidentally put it in there? I'll have to go do some, because this only holds the last 24 hours. Where it has one order, one failed. 15 working orders with one failed, which is that one right there. or was that the one I was going to buy and the funds wasn't there? I remember now. There was one where I was going to buy it and the funds weren't cleared from the bank that I added in. Okay, because it wouldn't. It should show on which one is it? Yeah, it would show on here. Interesting. Well, I do have 3 shares of it right there. Well, I'm guessing that my computer did not save on my spreadsheet. This is why we keep records and we double check everything because they show that I own it, that I have bought this. I bought it at 622.5. It's now at 6. Well, I ain't doing too bad then. 622.5. Okay, let's go. That would be in this group right here. What is it? BNNT. 6.22. Let's say 23 because I don't like odd numbers. Point. I'm not gonna do a 0.5. I have 3 shares of it. Okay, that makes sense. This is why it's there. Because I just sold it was over here. And now, okay. I like how that's now closer to that. So yeah, I was, for some reason, I guess it didn't save that entry. Okay, so this is why we keep records. Okay, so if it's 622, let's say 623, we're going to want to know what the 1% is. That's going to be 7.2. There's 6.2 cents. Say 6 cents, 7 cents. So 623. I'm going to say that 630 is going to be my 1% mark. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to go charts. We're going to go click. We're going to create an alert. 630. We're going to create. Now, that's at 7 cents. That means at 14 more than that, I would automatically sell this. I don't know if it'll get to that point. 630, 644. I almost remembered this now. I may have to go actually watch my Friday's thing. I have a feeling I did this Friday, and now I'm starting to get called. Wait, wait. No, I want to do a. No, not that way. That way just does it right there and mark it. No, don't click the wrong buttons. We got to go. Right click on that one. Limit, limit. Type in 644. All three shares. There we go. Okay. I will definitely have to go back and watch Friday's recording. Just to double check my numbers here. Since my autosave for some reason didn't save. I don't know what was going on there. Now, we should still have $19.70 to put into the $5 group. Because that was the last one of this group. The current watch list. So we actually get to go choose a $5 or less share or share per share company. Let's go see. Wrote it down. Come back, come back, come back. It's got lots of support right here. Could it make 2 cents? 114 today. It doesn't want to drop below this. Could I make the 2 cents per share on this? I do like the fact that it seems to have support right here. So everything likes to be. People are like, I don't want to go any lower than that, so they buy into it. And some people go, oh, well, we're going to sell off of it. What's the volume like? 1.2 million trades? I can get a lot of shares. Let's keep watching that. It's the very bottom of the list. Will be easy to find. Okay, here's this today's. No. Okay, that one's on its way up. That one's on its down today. Down, down. Opened up higher, but down. Okay. Dropped. It's trying to make a comeback today. It's trying to make a comeback today. But trading's at 57,000. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, this one looks a little spooky. This one jumps around. Like it makes big jumps. Boom, boom, boom. You know, there's lots of gaps here where it drops, bumps. Like disconnected is what we call it. Disconnected. Like this one yesterday. Got up to here. Today it opened up over in here. The day before it was here and then jumped, opened up here, and then opened up here. I mean, there's no connection. It's like, huh. This one hit a low today and it's come back up. And it's actually been higher than it is right now today. Okay, this one, see, I've looked at this one before. It had plenty of support in that area. Which one is this? SID? Yep, I knew it. I probably should have got in there, and I missed it because I didn't have any funds. Nope. That very first one is kind of enthralling me. Nope, this one's dropping. Okay, where am I at now? Uh, Dropping. Oh, this one's coming up. It's had some range today. Hmm. It's right in the midpoint of its yearly. That's the only reason I'm going to say no. Yeah, this one's coming up and usually deals in the higher range. At 2.8, yeah, 2.58. Nope. Which one was that? That one was okay. Real quick. Hmm. No. Oh, this one's got a nice little rise up to it on it. A steady coming back up, coming back up, coming back up. Got well, it's a little bit of a sloppy 161,000 shares volume. This one's dropped today since it's opened. That one's dropped a lot. Okay, this one's coming back up. It made a power move today. No, I mean it made a power move yesterday, Friday, and it opened up about where it and closed, and is coming back up. Wait, why is this in this group? This is a $14 stock. This shouldn't be in here. Yeah. Yep, that one should not be in there. I must have put it on the wrong list when I saw it. Moving up, but never deals this high. Oh, all over the place. Ugh. It's about midway in the charts. It could go up, it could go down. Dropping today. Drop today. This is doing some weird stuff. Okay. This one just had a low. It's actually coming back up today. This one, I would say, good possibility. At least within the week. Dropping today, dropping today. Coming back, coming back. Looking good. No. Dropping again. Okay, coming back. That one's dropping today. There's just something about it. Let's elongate this. I want this this list. That one looks good too. But this one right here is showing me potential. Nope, nope. Oh wait, I already own some of that. We're waiting for that one. Okay. Oh, this one's coming back. Lots of room to come back. I only need to come back about the 20s. It does hit up in here sometimes. You know what? This one just looks. This one's calling me. This one's way down here and it's got potential. Let's go look at the seasonality. Yeah, it has the potential to start climbing up again. So, yeah, this one's going to. This one's it. Okay, 217. Put that in the memory. I have, oh, let's say $17. Do I have 18? No. Let's say I have 1770. I could buy 8 shares of this. No fee, 1736. Send it. 217, bought 8 shares. Okay. Buy at 217, 8 shares. That puts a lot of that money into play for this group. Nice, nice. A lot of my funds are in play. That's what we want. We want as much as we can in play. Now we go back over here at 217. That is going to be a 3 cents. The 220 is alert. Create an alert at 220. At 226. If it ever gets there while I'm not around, I will give it permission to sell. That'll make me $18.08. I'll make a profit of 64 plus 8, 72 cents for the week. HG. Alright, so now we've got that done. I also need to add it to the watch list current trades. There we go. Open up this watch list. And we're going to delete that one out of the watch list. We don't own that anymore. There we go. Okay. So it looks like we've got that all set up. We've got a large portion of our investments. There's like less than $11 in cash holding. That's pretty good. Now I am, like I said, I'm still getting good use at this recording and YouTubing. I would like to, hopefully somebody finds this and kind of watches it and learns and asks questions. I'm still refining my own system, and as you saw, there was a little error today, and I had to go check that out with this PNNT. Apparently Friday I bought it, and I have a feeling I recorded it and it still didn't get saved. That probably has to do if I don't have OneDrive open, and I don't right now. Don't particularly like OneDrive, but I do like this auto saving my feature. I just don't know. I've got to figure out how to set if I can set that up without OneDrive being on. Lots to learn. Looks like nothing in chat. Although I can't even find my video being recorded on YouTube. It's not showing up to me. When I click on lives, it doesn't show there's being one made right now. So I need to go figure that out. But it looks like, again, this is going to be not my longest video, not my shortest. And I'm going to go and work on this right here. Build your own capital daily. As you guys see, so as I preach, build the capital that you start with every day. I owe myself 4 surveys today because I do it by doing surveys on Prime Opinion, and that's how I build the capital that I start with investing at $15, and it's now up to, as you guys can see, $225. Keep your own records. I do that with my spreadsheet. Set your expectations and goals. I expect 1%. I'd like to get 3. My expectations is to get 1% per week. I don't get that. Last week I didn't get that. You guys saw that. But invest in yourself and put a little time each day into learning something new. Um, I need to make a list of things that I want to learn about and follow that list. I'm like, oh, I need to go look at this. Oh, I want to learn this, and then I don't write it down, and then later on I forget about it. 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh, I still have to go look up how to do this, because I do get a little bit of scatterbrained. I do get a little bit squirrel. And as always, I follow my rules of investing. Never sell for less. So I'm willing to hold on to my stocks until they get to the value that I need them to be. I only deal in the stocks that have dividends. If you want to know why, it's not because I'm looking to get those dividends. I don't want those dividends. But if a stock doesn't perform as I was hoping when I made the decision to buy it, and I'm having to hold it, if I get a dividends, that just lessens the waiting time because I can put that towards that 1% I need. So if I buy a stock at $2 and I need it to go to, 202, 203 to sell and it doesn't, but I get 10 cents off dividends off of it, well now I don't need 202 or 203. I need $1.93. I made 10 cents, so I can take 10 cents off what I was looking for, and when that stock gets to that price or above, I can sell it, get out of it, and get my money back out. The stock must have some history, as you know, if you've been watching any of the videos prior. Unless it has a full year on that chart, I won't even deal with it. You'll see charts that come up and they'll have a couple of weeks, like probably I think on episode 3, Friday, we had one that did that when I was making a new list. I only deal in stocks that have a good volume of trading. I try to look at 100,000 or more per day trading, unless there's something about it. Sometimes you see things you're like, even though this goes against what I normally would do, there's I have a feeling about this one, so I'm going to keep it in my list. We're going to watch it. Stocks should show a start of an uptrend. Now that's what I was talking about today when I was looking at these. This one here is starting to show an uptrend. I'm hoping it'll keep going up because I already own it. But this is what you want to start seeing an uptrend. The one we bought today. Well, that's it right there. It starts to show an uptrend. It looks like it's really bottomed out and got some help. It actually opened up low that day. It looks like. And boom. So, do. Are you gonna make the right choice 100% time? No, no, you're not. I didn't make a lot of these I bought. They were looking good at the time, and then the tariff scare happened, and it went south on that day. I think a lot of these turned, look, this one looked really promising to come back to where it was, and then, but I'm willing to wait it out. I'm willing to. That's why, if I have to wait for dividends to help, I wait for dividends. I mean, I'd like my money to move, and we moved some today. We moved some today. We did some. We made that sell today, and we bought something new, and we're hoping that it'll hit, and I'll get the alert. And if I get an alert and jump on, and I see it's within this range, if it's up here again, I'll go ahead and sell it. That's above my 1%, not quite 3%. But if it hits this mark again, yeah, I'll flip it. Okay, not today. I can't do a day trade. That would make a mark against my account. That's not. I don't have the $25,000, I think it is, that you need to have to become a quote unquote day trader, where you buy the stock one day and sell it the same day. I'm not trying to be a day trader. I'm not going to sit here and watch stocks all day long. I'm just have money I made on the side. I take that money, I invest it, I grow it, and I want to keep doing that. I want to make that snowball effect. If you have any ideas, any thoughts, any questions about what I do, how I do it, if you see the way I can improve it, please feel free to leave a message here. I would be glad to talk to anyone. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. And side note, I probably won't be recording Wednesday or Thursday. I have appointments, and I don't think I will be here at this period of time that I normally record. If I do get to record that day, it'll be earlier or later. But everyone have a great day. If you find this video, I much appreciate you watching.